Hey YouTube, it's a gorgeous day on Saturday. I'm back at the Pro 8. Just plans for this job are doing the steering brakes on the left side of the tractor. I did them last week. That was the last video, so here's part 2. Let me get this tire off and we'll take a look at what we got. Alright, so let's see if we can get this brake off. We'll see if this is just as nasty as the other one was. Hopefully it comes off just as easy. There it is. Yep, looks just as nasty. And actually just, oh, that's a problem. Well, this explains why this brake side doesn't work. And that's why this doesn't work. So, I'll have to acquire some new brakes. Well, and yeah, it's definitely rusty. So, I'm not going to put a ton of time into these, cleaning up these brakes, but what I'll do is I'll clean up the housing and see if I can acquire some new brake shoes for it and see how much they cost. If they're cheap, oh geez, look at all that. If they're cheap, I will get, you know, 2 sets, 2 pairs. If they're real expensive, I'll just do one, and that's about it. But let me get some of this crap off and get it at least cleaned up and painted, just so it's at least when I get the new brake shoes, if I get some, it's at least ready to go. So I'll be back. Alright, got it apart. Yeah, it's definitely pretty rusty. So I'll just wire brush it down like I did the other ones. I will just clean up that spring. Don't touch the brakes, obviously. And I'll just clean it up just like the other one. So that'll get scraped up and painted, and then this will get scraped up and painted. Alright, a thought just occurred to me. Since I can't, you know, the price on a new set was about $100, so $50 each. I don't know if I necessarily want to spend that money for this. So what I am going to do, at least try it and see how it works, is I'm going to clean these up and JB weld them. So that's the plan, just to, you know, worst case it doesn't work, I'm not really out much money. So I'll try that and see how it goes. Alright, so I got a bunch of the parts painted just like last time. Like I said, not looking for any type of show quality, as you can tell. Don't really care, just trying to get the rust off it. So the brake pads obviously are off. I try to clean them as good as I can. They don't clean very easily, so I've used a few different things to try to get them, the bonding side clean, but that's about as good as they're going to get. Hopefully it holds. Went to the store and bought a new pack of quick weld, so we'll use this and bond them up. Alright, got the brakes back on. Used JB weld on the pad, clean them up as much as I could. You can still see there's a bit of rust embedded in it, but nothing was really taking it off, so I didn't want to risk damaging them and cracking them or something like that. So I'll try this and see if it works. If it works, hey, it cost me, you know, $5 for JB weld. If it doesn't, then I have to find some aftermarket ones, used ones, or something. So because I like the brakes, they help with the bigger decks. So that's about it. So I just have to get the drum back on. That was just a quick paint job again on it, so let me just get that back on, and we'll just put it together for the night. I'm not going to test it tonight because it takes 4 to 6 hours for that to cure fully. So I'm not going to risk busting it off. That I can just, I can do it tomorrow. So let me just get the drum. All right, got the drum back on. I'm not going to test it today. It's like I said, I just set up the JB Weld, and it's going to take a little time to set up, 4 to 6 hours. So I'll just let it go overnight. I also, for some reason, this is one from an old L connecting rod, but it's not the right pin. I lost the pin somehow, going out of my mind trying to find it because I don't know where I had it, and then all of a sudden turn around and it's gone. So unbelievable. But I'll put this together and test it out tomorrow. So it should be good in the morning. So I'll see you in the morning. All right, it's the next morning. Tires on. Linkages hooked up. I actually had to, I don't know if you can see it right there. Maybe I can zoom in. I had to use a bolt on that linkage right there. I couldn't find the pin with the cotter pin. I don't know where it was. It's one of those things where you put it down and then 2 seconds later you look and it's gone. Can't find it. Ran the magnet. Hopefully it's just, it fell under the deck or something, but let's start it up and see if it needs to be adjusted at all. This battery's dead. Well, it seems to be, definitely seems to be a little bit better on the old side, the side I did last week. This side still doesn't grip that much, just because I compare it to using the steering brake versus not. So I'm going to, it looks like the adjustment can be adjusted out a little bit, so I'm going to make some adjustments on it so it pulls it a little bit more. and we'll see. Try it out. Try it again. Hopefully it'll start. It's all right. Not as grippy as my Pro 16, but you know, better than what it was. So hopefully, maybe it's just a little bit of the rust dust that's on it that needs to come off it and break them in a little bit more. But I'm gonna mow the grass out back here, and we'll try it out and see how it is. Maybe it'll break in. Alright, so that went pretty well. It's definitely not as strong of a turner, or it doesn't make as sharp of turns or grip as well as the Pro 16, so I'll have to just compare the two and see how the adjustments are. Maybe, you know, maybe read the instructions. So, but I'm happy with it. I know, at least I know it's all cleaned up and in good shape. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.